Writing a great screenplay, especially if it's a screenplay for a short film, requires a certain way of thinking that not a lot of fiction writers are taught. So if you're making the move into screenwriting, but you're more accustomed to writing prose fiction, this is one thing that you're probably not thinking about, but it is sometimes the most important thing when you're writing a script. That thing is budget. Film is all about budget. If you're writing a story, if you're writing a novel, there's not budget. You can do whatever you want on the page. You can have 500 dragons flying through the sky and no one cares. If it's a film, though, those dragons need to be bought and paid for. So if you want to write a script, a screenplay, a feature film, a short film, start thinking about the practicalities. I know it might feel a little limiting, but actually, sometimes limits and creative constraints can inspire us to do really cool things and get us thinking outside of the box. Let's focus on short film scripts. A few things you want to make sure you do are limit the number of characters. Actors need to be bought and paid for. Limit the number of locations. Keep things indoors if possible. Keep it in one place if possible, because anytime a film crew needs to move somewhere, that costs time and money. Indoors is usually cheaper because outdoors you're exposed to the elements and you can't control that. So again, if it rains and you can't shoot your scene, time and money. If you're dealing with something like sci-fi and fantasy, you're going to maybe want to think of creative ways to show the magic and the technology of the setting, because special effects and showing magical things happening, showing robots walking around, these things cost money. The other thing is time. So the longer a film is, the more expensive it is. So keep a short film short. 5 minutes is great, 10 minutes, fine. Longer than that, it's going to be a little bit harder to get it made. Avoiding animals and children as well, because these are typically very difficult to film, very challenging to film. So avoid these things in your script, especially if there are budgetary constraints. And keep it simple. A short film doesn't have that much time to develop its idea, so keep the plot simple. Give your characters one objective or one goal that they then spend the film working towards.